See, look, this man, you always talk about imperialism. What is imperialism? And I say, I'm not going to answer the question just like that. I want to have one answer to the question. I want to answer from what Thomas Sankara said. I don't want to say from what we are seeing today. He's only a deaf and dumb and blind who cannot see what is happening around the world today. But for time's sake, for understanding sake, let me answer the question from Thomas Sankara, the late Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso. What he see about imperialism? After he went to UN meeting, United Nations meeting in New York, he delivered a talk there. He came back home. A journalist asked him in the airport while he was coming in the airport. They asked him, sir, what is the meaning of imperialism? What is imperialism? He said, look, this plate you used, you gave me water. I drank water just now. Just when he was coming down from plane, they gave him water. He drank water inside plate. You see, look at the plate. You see, is it a plate or a cup? They say it's a cup, but it's a plate, sir. He said, this is imperialism. He said, look at the shoe you wear, made where? He said, made in Intel. He said, that is imperialism. He said, the shirt you wear, made where? He said, made in China. He said, that is imperialism. He said, the watch in your hand, made where? Made in America or Europe. That is imperialism. We don't need to tell you anything. If you don't want to listen, that is your baby to feed mortabella. We don't care. Imperialism is dangling, dancing around you, dangling before you. You can see imperialism. For you black people, black goat, black coward, black idiot, you see it. He knew this is imperialism. He knew it. But because you are a black person, you are programmed never to accept or understand. Even when you understand, you are programmed never to believe. You know when somebody understands something, I understand this is okay, but I don't believe it. That's black man for you. You are programmed, even though you manage to understand this, but because you are a black person, you are programmed never to believe. You are programmed never to believe. Iran is fighting the war you cannot fight for yourself. Iran is fighting for Africa. Iran is fighting for Arabs. Forget the fact that Saudi is ambiguous, UAE the ambiguous monarchic. Saudi monarchic, UAE monarchic, Bahrain monarchic, Qatar monarchic, Egypt monarchic. They're all monarchic. Hypocrites. But we understand what Iran is fighting for. If you are a black man, that you are not praying for Iran to win the war against imperialism, against thieves, against burglars, against gangsters, against thief criminals. You're not praying for Iran to win the war. This is the proof that if you were there during the apartheid regime in South Africa, you would have supported apartheid regime to kill your brothers in South Africa. It is a proof that if you're there during 40s, 50s, 60s, when our leaders, our heroes were struggling, fighting for this independence today, you would have supported colonial master against your people, against freedom. If you support Israel and America today, you are a human being living on this continent, and you support Israel and America, you are the one that enslaved over 200 million African people. You are the one that enslaved over 200 million black people. If you join anybody, if you pray for anybody in Israel or America against this oppressed, against innocent people, peace people, Iran, beautiful country, to destroy this country, you are the one that overthrew Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. You are the one that destroyed Africa's unity. You are the one that caused all this terrorism in the continent today. You are the one that caused. And I know this message go to African Christians. You are the one. Look, we supported Lebanon. 70% to 80% of Lebanon are Christians, right? We supported the RC Congo. I think majority of the RCs are Christians. We supported the struggle in South Africa. We supported the Nelson Mandela against apartheid government. Yet 90% of South Africans are Christians. We supported Biafra in this country. I was not born during Biafra war in Nigeria, but up to today, each time I remember Biafra war, if not because of now that maturity have come, then each time I remember about Biafra war, I used to swear for Yakub Gon and Murtala Mohammed for the role they played during Biafra war. Am I from Southeast? Am I Igbo? I'm not Igbo. Even some of my uncles that are my father's younger brothers that were soldiers at that time, they were all killed by Biafra army. They fought against Biafra, but they died during the war. Am I Biafra? But for the role Yakub Gowon played during Biafra war and him and Murtala Mohammed, I kept swearing for those two people. If not be now that look, maturity have come and the knowledge of Islam has come as time going, that's how our knowledge will be increasing. I discovered that no, all this is not necessary. Islamically is bad to swear for the death or to say anything bad about the death. So Murtala Mohammed is dead already. Let me just forget about him. Yakub Gowon, let me allow God to deal with him the way he wants to pay him back. Am I from Southeast? Am I a Christian? We are talking about reality. See, it's because of Islam or Christianity, because of the hatred you have for Muslims. You are supporting, oh God, Christianity, the founder of Christianity, or the person that brought Christianity to Africa. You go die better. Now Ogun go kill you. Anywhere you do, even though you don't die, may you die again. The person who brought the idea of Christianity and who brought Christianity into our continent today, that person go die, Ogun na go kill him. And if you don't die, you go wake up, die again. May you not die better. It is only Christianity, or it's only Christian. You see, this man is a PhD holder, is a master's degree, is a BSc holder, well educated. But when you start interviewing him logically, that is why you know that this is just empty barrel because of religious belief. I kept telling you this. I'm not a Muslim because I was born a Muslim. I see I became a Muslim by my will. I kept researching Quran every day and night. I kept researching in Quran, different version of Quran, different translation, different choice of words, and all those things. I kept reading different version of Quran. Any day I see anything unreasonable inside Quran, I'm out of Islam. If I see anything unreasonable, and I ask, look, I do not understand this. Explain to me. What does it mean by a slave must submit to the master? A slave to me. Why would God ask me to submit to oppression? Explain to me. If I cannot get proper explanation, the Islam will hold himself from that day. I'm not a Muslim because of anything. Islam gave me the reason to stick to the faith. The day I see anything unreasonable inside Quran, I'm out of the religion. If God let me throw me inside here, that one concern, I no send down. I know there's nothing unreasonable inside Quran. Islam will this. Everything, all the stories, everything, all the commandments, the stories, compound, everything is. Do you understand this? So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you. Thank you very much.